morning! Hello and welcome to my daily vlog of life on our beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire. It stopped raining, so those cows that we didn't put out last night because it was chucking it down are going to go out straight away this morning, out to grass for a few months and then we'll fetch them in. But yeah, we'll get on with that now. These guys are waiting for your feed, aren't you? Have to dry up a bit more to use the discs again. I'll be leaving these guys to straw up and feed up while we take these cattle down. But off we go in the high-locks to drop these off. So Connor's going to open the gate for us. Connor says, do I need my wing mirror in? It gets a bit tight down here. It's a good job it's not a new high-locks. So we've arrived down here now. Let's just get it opened up. And we'll set them free. There we go. Go and fetch your mates down now. It rained that much last night. It's not actually that wet. The ground's still pretty hard, which I'm surprised. So it rained all day yesterday. Back in the yard for another load now. Andy's just backing up to some bales. I'm going to get set off on my own because it's taking so long with the traffic light. Oh, skiddy. With the traffic lights. It's a joke. We'll get you guys released now, won't we? There we go. That's it. Look, everybody else has come to see you, hasn't they? All the ones that have been out here for a long time. Coming running to see him. It is nice down here. Come right the way up here. Haven't you? Hello. How are we all doing? Do like it when they do come to see us. Hello. Try not to get electrocuted on this electric fence, but because that means it might make it a little bit easier when we decide to fetch them in. Because you are a bit friendly. You're not like running to the other end of the field. Because you can be a challenge in here, can't you? Sometimes it's a big area to try and fetch them in from. But when like that, easy. Geese are flying over. They've just been grazing on our stubbles, eating the barley. Second lot's coming over now. Looks like they're going to come straight over the top of us. Hey. These guys got to look at them as well. It's nice to see them this time of year. Not so nice in the spring and when the so winter wheat started growing and they start eating it. But when they're eating off the corn that's been wasted, should we say, on the stubbles, it's no problem at all. But it's just the population gets that big that they have to feed on arable crops in the spring, which just does loads of damage. But yeah, nice to see them. Back in the yard, and we've changed from being a Bill All Day Nature channel to actually some nice kit about the yard. The arable boys are here. We get mucking out, yeah boy. We got the class Axion 870, and then Ralph's just turned up. And we saw this at the scrapyard, if you remember. The 6R 250 Boost. We're going to shift these out of here and get these guys mucked out. So we'll get this place mucked out into these huge Richard Weston trailers. Couldn't say the name then. 16 tonners, but they are big ones. They make our 16 tonner look like a baby. Will's first load off on the class. We'll get the John Deere in now. I'm a little riding buddy Pip here, aren't we? You alright? Yeah. Yeah, 6R250 is a very nice tractor. Won't mind one of them. Got issues again with the Teagle. I don't know when these parts are coming, but we have actually lost this one. So Bob Crawford, you will have the right to comment on tonight's video about this, because he always comments saying we ought to get these in stock. Because I think he was an engineer, so he likes to keep parts in stock. But we've got one at Ripon Farm Services, and they're going to fetch it down to Darrington, and we're going to get it later. So it's not going to be down for long. Should be all right. I'm on the sprayer now, so we're going to go and spray that grassland off. Andy mucking out. My dad and Connor are busy with something, I'm not sure. Discs, I don't know if we're using them again or whether they're going back. And I'll get this spray on. Oh, this is the fields that we're going to spray off and then plough and then put back down to grass. A perfectly still day. See, nothing is moving because we're right next to the houses and this is Roundup, so yeah, we don't want any wind or any overspray. Oh, missed them. 3 cock pheasants there together. So I've sprayed off in here. We'll just get this folded up and then move into another field. I quite like spraying, but it's a bit, I don't know, a bit stressful today because one, GPS isn't working. All you anti-GPSers will be piping up in the comments now. It is working, but it's not steering it from it. I think I need to actually set it up because this laptop was set up for a different tractor. So I'm just having to follow the lines and try and do it that way. And then also there's like lots of this, I don't know what it is, like tall growing stuff that needs spraying off around the edges. And yeah, it just keeps getting caught on the boom and it's been a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, we're getting through it. Right, so we've just got one little field to do now and then we're done down here. It's not bad, 20 litres left. I've still got a little bit left to do as well around the farm, so we'll soon get rid of that. And now we're just folding up and we can head on home. I'm ready for my dinner. Well gone 12 o'clock. They just concertina in, then they will fold up. We'll drop them down and lock into place. Right, so we'll head on home now. Andy will come down here next and cut back the hedges. The extra like bits around the sides where we've not cut the grass. And then we'll be down here with the plough it, cultivate it, power it, sorry, and drill it. So then next year we'll have a bumper crop of grass and it'll have clover in it, it'll have multi-species. I'll have to have a look on the bag actually what it's got in, but it's not just one, it's got clover in it, so it should nitrogen fix, be a lot better for the environment basically. So right, we're going to shut these gates and lock them. Right, I'm back in the yard. Looks like Connor's got a load on there. And I'm ready very much for my dinner. My dinner still, but I forgot one crucial part of my dinner at the minute. I'm getting an apple from the tree. Looks like the wasps have started to find them. So this seems safe enough. What are these gonna have? Might have had bugs in it before, but it'll be right, I'm sure. People that grow apples and know about them, should I just be picking them all and like trying to store them somehow? Or should I just keep going and getting them like this? Well, the wasps are getting into them. I don't really know. I imagine if you take them off a tree, they're going to go downhill. But I'm not an expert in this, so I'm asking for some help basically. What should you do with the apples? Looking out what's going on. Them lot are all enjoying themselves in a new outside pen for a bit. And yeah, mucking out still going on. So I'm just at the side of the farm, spraying off my green landing strip that I'd left down the middle of the field. Get this ticked off. The straw stacks are looking good. And clouds are looking, I wouldn't say menacing, they just look alright, don't they? Setting some partridge off in front of us. Nice to see them about. We are on the landing strip now. So yeah, I messed up. I mistook that manhole that's there for a manhole that's somewhere about here. And yeah, anyway. But there shouldn't be any mistakes this time, so we've got the GPS on. Have a check out, see what Andy's up to down here. So he's just put in the last few buckets on Ralph in the 6R250. Boost! There he goes. Right, I've jumped on the TM now. Andy's going to do some welding of one of the troughs. I think it's broke as they've brought it out today, so he's just going to put some stitching it back together work to it, and we'll get this all cleared out in here. Bits like here, I'll have to use the fork for, so I'll have to get have to get in there. Manual. Drop the sprayer off. That's going to get the hedge cutter on. We got a class back in the yard, so we'll fill that up. I should have got some shots of Andy welding the trough up, but I didn't, so we're back on with this job. We're getting down this shed now. Ralph's just come back with the 250. And I don't know where my phone holder is, but it'd be a lot easier with it. It makes the tractor bounce when they drop in. Bit of weight there. So Ralph taking the last, or his last load, should I say. There is a little bit left in here, which we'll get on the class a little bit later. It does look nice, that class. The place is empty. I've just got Andy going to open some of these gates here, and we're going to just fill the rest of the load up from in one of these pens. Right, we've got the job of bedding down that pen. Andy's starting there. I'm just going to fetch him some more bales. Got these guys fed their silage. We're going to see if Andy needs another bale of straw put in the blower. Well, I'm fetching a bale, but it sounds like Andy's bunged the spreader up. Andy's just getting that all strawed up now. We've got the troughs here, ready to go back in the pen. So it's an old thing. I mean, I would hate to guess how old these parts that are made up of it are. Like, I don't know, 60s or something. It was a feed barrier, and then we made it into this trough, and it does work well. It holds a lot of meal. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's doing the job. The cows don't care what it looks like as long as it's got that stuff in it. Stuff around the farm is similar, sort of DIY, bodge jobby kind of thing like that, but having that mentality and make of mending and bits and that has allowed us to put a shed up every couple of years, has allowed us to buy more cattle, and yeah, it's sometimes making do and mending is better than just going and buying new all the time, I suppose, isn't it? So anyway, right, we're going to put this in here. Andy's just finishing up. Hopefully he can get out if I drop this in. Stampede! And Andy's going to get some strawing done on the path. It is about time for mixer mentions. It is a happy birthday to James Richardson, who's 40, and that's love from Dawn, Jack, Henry and Alfie from Cumbria. So £6,549 we raised for Yorkshire Air Ambulance so far. So if anybody else wants to get involved in that, there's a link in the description below. Click on that, takes you straight to Just Giving site. Money goes straight to charity business. All right, now just giving this a bit of a blast down, keep it clean. That's everything packed away in the shed. This is looking a bit cleaner. A little bit. I'm not going to say a lot, but a little bit. I don't think that's a bad job for 10 minutes. But that is it from today's video. Hopefully you've liked it with the big tractors and stuff. What I will say is I think this video is getting a bit long, but I've got some footage from French Josh. So if you remember Barnsley French Josh, born in Barnsley, lives in France now, farmer, came and helped us out for a few days. This was it before summer? I can't quite remember when it was, but yeah, made quite an impression, and he has sent me some footage of him farming in France. Now, it's a maize goes in one end and silage bales comes out the other end. Do you want to see it? I think you will want to see it, and but I'll let you know from the comments. If you comment and tell me you want to see it, then we'll put it in, but to be honest, I might end up putting it in anyway, because it is quite interesting. So we'll get that in probably tomorrow's video, or when we can fit it in, because it's interesting stuff, so we'll get that in. Hopefully you've liked it. Press like, subscribe, joeseals.com if you want the merchandise, and I'm going to go and head in and have a steak, eggs and salad. I think that's what I'm having tonight. Business. See you later, guys. Bye.